You think you're the only man on this planet that's sad? Say, Dewayne, I'm going through depression. Well, welcome to the world. Welcome to the rest of us. You think I don't go through depression sometimes? You think I don't get sad sometimes? You think I don't just feel wore out and burnt plumb down to the bottom of my soul? We all do. We all do. That's what sets us apart. That's what makes us different. That's what makes us men.
Fala, meus amigos, tudo bem? Seja bem-vindo a esse vídeo. Eu estava aqui assistindo alguns cortes do Dry Creek. Eu não sei se é assim que se pronuncia o nome dele, mas esse senhor aqui de barba branca. E cara, ele é um homem muito sábio. E eu vi um trecho desse vídeo aqui que eu trouxe para você na íntegra pra gente assistir junto e comentar junto sobre isso. Beleza? O nome do vídeo é A Vida é Dura. Vou deixar aqui no link, o link do vídeo original se você quiser assistir lá na íntegra. Mas eu acredito que um homem de barba branca, cuidando dos seus cavalos, tem muito a nos ensinar.
Dewayne here, Dry Creek Wrangler School. And it is evening. The sun has finally gone down enough and it's cooled down enough. I come outside and make a little bit of a video. And how about that scenery out there?
Cara, a primeira coisa aqui que eu queria só deixar registrado é que eu gosto muito desses vídeos aqui. Embora eu edito vídeo, né, gosto de efeitos, tudo. Esses vídeos mais raw, né, sem efeitos. Pode ver que o cara, o único cuidado que ele teve foi de soltar o cavalo dele. O cavalo dele fica passeando por ali. Deixar um cigarro, um isqueiro ali, luz natural. Eu gosto muito desse estilo de vídeo aqui, naturalzão, velho.
It's pretty nice, huh? And there's Joe. He's gonna wait just a second. Here it comes. You ready? Oh,
Joe
there's
é o nome
Mouse.
do cavalo.
And so it's kind of a nice evening, so I'm gonna come out here and make a video. And so I just want to encourage. I'm gonna encourage you fellas tonight. And for some of you ladies get something out of it and you're encouraged, I'm happy. It's good. But I'm talking to you fellas. I'm gonna remind you of something tonight that it's just a reality. All right, but sometimes we forget the reality of it. Anybody's asking, this is EP Carrillo, how you pronounce it? Allegiance. One of the students that just left this week, he brought me a box of these, and this is a nice cigar. So that's what I'm having this evening. I want to remind you of something.
Eu não recomendo fumar, tá? Só pra deixar claro.
Okay? And you don't need reminded of it, but I'm going to remind you. Anyhow, life is hard. Okay, fellas? Life is hard. It's always been hard from the beginning. And it will always be hard.
Caraca.
The Bible says man's days are few and full of trouble. All right? Ever since mankind fell in the garden, we were told that we would eat out of a sorrow of the ground, the sweat of our brow, and the ground would bring forth thistles. And so it's just the nature of it. All right? The problem we have today is in this modern world, we have movies and we have television and we have social media that are always telling us what life should look like and how a winner should always be a winner. And then they tell us what winning looks like. And for a vast majority out there, that's not what winning looks like. And it just brings us more down. And it brings men more down. But life is hard, and that's the way it's always been. It's our lot. Now, if you don't want to accept that, that's up to you, okay? But it's our lot.
Cara, só pra comentar que faz todo sentido o que ele tá falando, né? Como a vida parece muito linda nas redes sociais, né, cara? Você vê aquelas pessoas... antigamente a gente só se comparava com pessoas da televisão, né? Na minha época a gente assistia, sei lá, Malhação, e se comparava com com os protagonistas da novela, né? Mas hoje, cara, qualquer pessoa ali no Instagram, ela parece que tem uma vida mais completa, mais feliz do que a tua. E ninguém compartilha as suas tristezas, as suas perdas lá. Só seus ganhos. Tudo isso daí pra, de alguma forma, fazer você consumir algum produto que eles vendem. Keep dizzy in our mind.
It's our place. And it has been for the history of mankind. And regardless of how many influencers get on and play a fake game on there and tell you about all this, and regardless of how many people get on there and they make a month of men's mental health awareness month or whatever it is, life's hard. And sometimes we don't need men's mental health awareness month. Is that what they call it? We need men's grow a set month. We need men stop whining month. Now, I know things are hard for some of you. I know things are extremely difficult for some of you. Things have been hard for me around here. I don't get on here and post it. I'm not going to now. But we all go through it, and that's the reason I'm talking to you tonight. Sometimes you look at people on the screen and you think that's distant and they're separated and they're not going through what you're going through. Listen, man, we all go through it. We all go through it. I've had folks get on here and comment, Dwayne, you don't look good, man. You look tired. You look sad. You look this. You look that. Look, I go through life just like you do. Okay? I have battles just like you do. I stand between my family and the world just like you do. And I take the beatings so they don't have to, just like you do. Sometimes I have to stand between the church and my family so they don't have to. And I take those beatings so that my family don't have to. Sometimes I stand between myself and my family.
Wow.
Because I'm just a human too. And sometimes we as men, we have to take the reality of what we are, and we have to take it and we have to crush it down and we have to put it inside and we have to shove it down. Why? Because we have to protect our family from us.
Wow.
We have to protect our family sometimes from themselves. And so we get a beating from the family because we're standing between the family and what they think they want. That's not good for them.
Cara, que complexo isso que ele tá falando, velho. Que complexo. Ele começa falando de renúncia, né? Muitas vezes de renunciar a quem ele é, mas depois ele começa a falar que às vezes ele tem que proteger a família deles mesmos, né? Parece Jesus nos ensinando a orar e fala, cara, vocês não recebem porque vocês pedem mal. Muitas vezes nós não sabemos o que é bom para nós. A Bíblia vai dizer que todos os caminhos diante dos olhos dos homens parecem certos, parecem corretos. E eu entendo que o papel do homem agora, do homem que deseja ter uma família, uma casa, ele tem que estar disposto a fazer alguns sacrifícios. Difícil.
And so we stand in the gap. And we pay the price.
Mm-hmm.
The difference is, how do you look at it?
Wow.
How do you approach it? How do you deal with it? How do you admit it and see it for what it is? And then what do you do about it? What do you do about it? You cry about it? You mope about it? You drink about it? You sleep around about it? You get mad and get in fights about it? You just hang around? Just turn the world out? Just zombie about it? You fry yourself with marijuana about it? Say, Dwayne, I'm sad. Dude, that's a part of life. You think you're the only man on this planet that's sad? Say, Dwayne, I'm going through depression. Well, welcome to the world. Welcome to the rest of us. You think I don't go through depression sometimes? You think I don't get sad sometimes? You think I don't just feel wore out and burnt plumb down to the bottom of my soul? We all do. We all do. That's what sets us apart. That's what makes us different. That's what makes us men. We're not men because we face the battle and we get immediately victory every time a battle comes up. We're men because we face the battle and we stay in the battle when we feel like we're losing and we feel like we're getting beat up. But we stay in there and we keep fighting and we plant our feet and we say, until death do I part. This is me, and I will fight this battle, regardless of what the battle is. Being tired is part of fighting.
Caraca, velho. Caraca. Exatamente isso. Muitas pessoas, elas tentam lidar com as tristezas da vida, com as frustrações, bebendo, usando drogas e tal. E ele tá falando sobre ser resiliente, velho.
Go find one MMA fighter, one boxer, one combatant of any kind who's never tired, who never gets tired, who doesn't get so exhausted in the ring that he's just moving on guts alone. That's all he's got left is his guts. But eventually, here comes Mama back around here. Hi, Mama. You're okay. Go ahead. You're fine.
Are you doing a video?
I am. Everybody be happy to have you.
Sorry.
There's no combatant, true combatant, that has never gotten to the point where there's nothing left. When there's no physical strength left. When there's no energy left. When there's no speed left. When there's no joy left in that fight. All they have left is the will to get back up again. And they don't know how they're going to pick their fist up. They don't know how they're going to move their feet. They don't know how they're going to take another swing. They don't know if they're going to be able to get up when that next punch hits them in that fight. But that's all they got. So they get up. They get up. And do they look triumphant? No. Do they look all shiny-faced? No. Do they walk around in tailored suits talking about their private aircraft? No. Do they talk about their private collection of cars and their $50,000 watches? No. They look like hell. They feel like hell. But they fight like hell. We all do. All real men do. You say, Dwayne, I don't feel like that. Then you have nothing in your life and you're living for yourself. If you have someone in your life, something in your life that you care about, that you're struggling for, there's going to come times when you feel like that. And so what I'm telling you tonight is this is just what all of us go through. And we have since man fell in the garden the first time 6,000 years ago. And we're going to be like that until this ends and Christ comes back and puts everything back in order and fixes everything that we've messed up.
Amen.
Okay? So I'm not getting on here and blowing in your ear and patting you on the bottom and telling you that everything's going to be okay. I'm telling you, quit moping. Quit whining. And get up and keep going. The bell will ring. On this particular fight that you're in, whatever it may be, the bell will ring and that fight will be over. None of them last forever. None of them last forever.
Verdade.
But take pride in the fact that you're one of the chosen few who's been picked to stand in the doorway and take the beating so the loved ones behind you don't have to.
Wow.
Smile in the middle of that fight. Smile through those bruises. Smile through that swollen face. Smile through the blood. And when you don't have another smile, you just keep standing in that doorway and you keep taking the blows and you keep fighting back until that one ends. And then sit down with some dignity. Sit down with some self-respect. Rest. Recover. And face the next one with the quiet dignity and the earned pride that only the warrior who keeps fighting has any right to. And no, you're not the only one. All right? All of us are going through it. All of us fight the fight. Okay? All right?
Wow.
Just want to encourage you tonight. This is just life. It's just life. And so we keep living life with perseverance and dignity. And eventually you'll win. If for no other reason, because you outlasted the adversary on the other side. All right? We'll catch you guys next time.
Cara, não tenho muito a comentar sobre esse vídeo não, cara. Ele falou tudo. Ele explica cada fase da minha vida e provavelmente da tua vida aí. Eu não tenho muito a acrescentar nada, não tenho nada a acrescentar. Comenta aí o que você achou, cara. Quero ouvir você, porque eu não esperava isso não. Demorou? Até a próxima.